I had a nickel for every Hall of Fame career the Giants have ruined in the last decade, I'd have 2 nickels. That's not a lot, but that's too many. Odell being exiled to the Gulag aside, it's crazy that the Giants in free agency basically left Saquon Barkley.
Second, and then
I'm
so good. The jump cut, the spin. Cisco may have, and you just don't see a lot of running.
Giants defense, what's under the hood? Don't forget.
Sorry, I had to get that off. Where was I? Let me keep this simple. If not for the Giants having trash O-line after trash O-line, C-3PO at quarterback, and a string of ham sandwiches at coach, Saquon Barkley would definitely be on a Hall of Fame trajectory for his career. Now, this is still possible because he has both a chance at history and revenge against his old team this week against the Giants. What does Saquon have to do to win the Hall of Fame? That's not exactly an easy question, but a supremely easy question to answer is what is the first step? He absolutely has to beat Eric Dickerson's record this week against the Giants in order to have any discussion at the end of his career to be in the conversation for a first ballot Hall of Famer. Up until this season, Saquon has been a great talent that was sullied by an entangled web of dysfunction, injuries, guaranteed salary disputes, not to mention Twitter and media narratives that called him washed, old, slow. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people. I was not convinced his massive quads could withstand an entire NFL season. And by like week 15, those big boys would not be able to lug any long runs past 7 yards. Boy, was I wrong. However, what was weighing him down was the wet blanket organization of the Giants and not his Thanksgiving turkey legs at all. That being said, he can whip that blanket off, shoot that monkey in the face, walk down to Canton, or grab that sun-kissed jacket out the closet. All he has to do is start by rushing for 100 easy yards and getting 2,106 yards on the season to become the leading NFL rusher of all time. What I will say is, if he doesn't accomplish it, context will be lost and he'll be banished to the land of mid-tier athletes, kind of like Odell. I feel like the main argument against this is that the Eagles technically have nothing to play for anymore, so it's clear that he's just going for the record. Where I'm coming from is saying, what's the problem with that? I don't think rushing for 100 yards against the Giants in a Week 18 game is that difficult. But if it proves to be that difficult by I don't know, the third quarter, then maybe you can sit him and call it a day. But I'm not so sure that's going to happen. I think if he tries to go for it, it'll be locked up maybe with 9 yards to go by time of halftime. So why not get the rushing record? I mean, really, the way the league is now, no one's going to touch that record unless Derrick Henry, takes an extra shot of steroids next season, but it'll be pretty safe judging by how the league plays football now.